Hey, I'm back, and I'm just gonna throw this out there. Feminism isn't perfect. Whoa. I know, right? I mean, if we take a brief gander back at the history of feminism, it was all like, oh, look at us, first wave, upper middle class white women who want the ability to vote. Huzzah, suffragettes. Oh wait, you're black? Sorry, you can't come with us. And then it was like, we're upper middle class white women who just don't want to sit around popping out babies and looking pretty all day. Wait, working class women are a thing? No. Let the second wave fight for jobs. And then it was like, man, look how mean and ignorant we've been. Sorry. So feminism doesn't have the best track record, or even the best record right now. A friend of mine approached me this week after the first Person's 2 videos went up, and she sort of told me about the reasons why she usually shies away from identifying herself as a feminist. She basically outlined all of my concerns that I have about intersectionality. Feminism fights for the equality of women with men, but if you aren't a white, straight, able-bodied, middle class, and a woman who is born biologically female who also has the gender identity to go with that, or cisgendered, then you're often left in the dark. And like Hannah said, fitting into all of those categories is difficult, especially if you're a feminist who really wants to see women from all different kinds of backgrounds and socioeconomic standings and cultures and creeds and colors. It's okay, Hannah. Recognizing privilege is like the first way to be able to deconstruct it. And although I fit into only slightly fewer of those categories than Hannah does, it still hurts, and it still is difficult to be able to be a woman that has a lot of privilege and also identify into a kind of movement that often doesn't recognize the people that don't share these same privileges. And I have it really good. So this is why I want to do my best to keep my feminism as open as possible and really intersectional, and to try to keep expanding on what I know about feminism and all different kinds of women, and keep adding to that the more I learn. And you know what? It's true. Feminism can seem like too narrow of a term to be able to combat all these different kinds of oppressions. Like my friend who came to me, she said, you know what, there's so many different waves, and I feel like maybe the tide needs just to go out and then come back in fresh. And I totally get that. When somebody figures out how to do that, then please let me know. But I still would really consider myself a feminist, and I do consider myself a feminist now, because as my Sociology of Gender textbook tells me, there are such things as feminists who understand race and colonialism and experience and ethnicity and class and all those different intersections of oppression. There are feminists who understand that, and that's the kind of feminism that I want myself to be a part of. That's the kind of feminism that I identify myself with, and that's the kind of feminism that I want to be able to share with other people and present from my point of view into the world. Article about this, I can link it in the doobly-doo, and it's called My Feminism Will Be Intersectional or It Will Be Bullshit. Whether that be mainstream or all the different kinds of sections of feminism really needs to understand the validity of being intersectional and how we focus on moving forward and achieving equality for all women of all kinds. Well, I hope that you had a great Thanksgiving if you were Canadian, and have a good weekend this weekend. There are so many things to be thankful for. I will catch you later. I want to be Rosie the Riveter. Can we make this happen, please?